Nankana Mirna, Gawu Nalya Napadalya, Yungandalia Yakandalia Kuma, Nanari Asham Yalabina Owen, Ngadalu Garna Yatanga Imbrindi, Ngadlu Gana Mia Natampandi. Namani. What was that? Oh, amazing. For those who don't know, Namani in Ghana means are you good? And if you're good, you say Mani I. So Namani? Lovely. My name is Asham Yarulbina Owen. Yarulbina in Ghana means the lover of the ocean. I'm from a group called Nankiwarta, and Nankiwarta means the women's voices. And we came together to elevate and to amplify the voices of women and to magnify the existence of the matriarchy here on Garniata. Today we are meeting on the unceded, stolen lands of the Kaurna people. Always was and always will be Kaurna land. And I pay my respects to my elders, all the Kaurna that were, all the Kaurna that are, and all the Kaurna that will be. And I extend that respect to any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander person here today, meeting from other nations across Australia, and any other Indigenous people, First Nations people from other countries and continents around this world. I know that universities are quite a multilingual and multiracial space, so I do recognise everyone here comes from different cultural backgrounds. And it is important that we always acknowledge that the first people of Australia here on this place, in this land, is the Kaurna people. And I'm a proud Kaurna, Narungga and Ngarrindjeri woman from various nations across South Australia. I'm going to come around with this Coolaman. We call this a Coolaman, and I've got smoke in here. And so Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people use smoke for lots of different reasons. And mostly today I'm using it as a cleansing. So to bring in new energy, to cleanse old energy, to cleanse bad energy, and bring in some healthy, active minds ready for semester 2, yeah? So I'm going to walk around with it, and I'll invite you to bring it over your body. Think of it like you're bringing water over your body. It's not on fire, it's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much for everyone that participated. As I said, I am a Kaurna, Narungga and Ngarrindjeri woman, and I would like to take some time to acknowledge that there are lots of Kaurna people, Kaurna elders, non-Aboriginal allies and linguists who have been a part of the movement and revitalisation to reawaken Kaurna language. And so I always like to acknowledge that those people, without their hard work, I would not be able to stand up here and share this language with you. We say that Kaurna language was sleeping, not extinct. If it was extinct, I wouldn't be able to do this with you today. So in honour of them, we're going to sing a song together in Kaurna. Are you excited? You look nervous. I'm going to sing it first, and then you guys can repeat after me. Does that sound good? Awesome. I know it's 9:30 in the morning on a Monday, but we're about to get awake. So this is a really special song. It started at a place called Kaurna Plains Primary School, and Kaurna Plains was the first Aboriginal metropolitan school here in Adelaide, and it was kind of the birthplace of this movement to reawaken Kaurna language, and it's always really special to be able to sing this. And I'm very talented at many things, so I like to think, but singing isn't one of them. So don't worry if you're not on key, because neither will I. But we'll all sound great together. All right. Nina mani, mani ai, wanti Nina, Wardliana. And now that we all know the words, we're going to do it again. And we're going to do it with a lot more enthusiasm. And I'd like us to think of our voices amplifying to all the old people who are no longer earthside with us. And we want them to hear that their culture is still alive, their language is still strong, and their community is still here. Can we do that for them? Awesome. Nina mani, mani ai, wanti Nina, Wardliana. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. So I am from a group called Nunki Warda, but I am also a Flinders alumni, and I graduated in 2018. And so it's always exciting and fun to come back to campus. It's always a bit of bittersweet. I get a little bit of PTSD, but it's also really nice to come back to this space where I spent such a long time learning and growing, and really thankful for Flinders for having me back today. The last thing we're going to do together today is something called the Landshaker Spirit Waker, and this involves those who are willing and able to stand with me. And what we're going to do is stomp our feet and clap our hands. And what I want us to think about when we do this is it's a representation of the relationship of reciprocity between Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, and that deep connection that we have to this earth, because country cares for us and it's sustained us and cared for us, and we need to be caring for country as well, because in this country, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people have been caring and protecting country for a minimum of 65,000 years, and we intend to do so for a millennium more. And so when we stomp our foot, bring it up and return it back down to the earth, I want you to think of that two-way relationship where country cares for us and we need to care for country as well. So if you are willing and able, I invite you to stand with me now. And we did just celebrate NAIDOC Week about 2 weeks ago, one of the biggest weeks in the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander calendar, which is really exciting. And the theme for this year was for our elders and about acknowledging all of the hard work that our elders have done. And so with the energy that we're all about to create together, I'd like us to think of that energy reaching our elders, my elders and your elders, wherever they are, and sending that love and respect to all the work that they've done and the paths that they've paved for us, all right? Awesome. Are you all warm now? Good. Manina budni Gana yatana padni mabuki mukubandu. It's good that we've all come and gathered on Kaurna country. And I ask that as we live, work, play and exist on the lands of the Kaurna people, that we never forget our old fellas that came before us. Our ancestors, their spirit still lives amongst the roads, the concrete, the steel and the lawn, and it's important that we always acknowledge their existence. So thank you so much for having me this morning. I'm going to teach you 2 more words in Kaurna. The word we use for thank you is ngaichalia. Can you say ngaichalia? And the word that we use to say goodbye or see you soon is nakura. Can you say nakura? Nakura. We say nakura because we believe our paths will always cross again in this life or the next. So thank you so much for having me. Ngaichalia nakura.